no veas, a Sevilla. Y al último que cuando ya salió la bien de regla.
It is Wednesday on Raid Shadow Legends, but you knew that. Now, first off, this game has, to the surprise of absolutely no one, and definitely not myself, survived for 7 years so far, and they're pretty proud about it. So, if you haven't gotten your 7th anniversary pack of 3 items so far, then go get them. Pretty decent mix for anyone at all. Can't really complain about this. There's also 3 Prism Crystal towards the next summon pool, so there's that. But you're not here to listen to me round off about the same thing you get from literally anyone else out there. You're there for what I'm talking about in terms of today's live arena session, and that is regarding Mighty Ukko. Now, Mighty Ukko is one of those champions who was very popular for a time, kind of fell off, and in my opinion, he's made a bit of a comeback. Not for reasons you'd originally think. So, first off, if you don't remember what he does, A1 is AoE, 30% chance to increase attack, which is 75, 80% chance to master Hexa, and that's AoE for 2 turns. A2 is double hit, takes 2 buffs off him each time, kind of fill against like Lightning Cage, Stoneskin, etc. It is what it is. And then if they have nothing, it puts block buffs and increased accuracy on them. This is not always going to work. When it does, it's pretty nice. And A3 is a revive that, if it does pick someone up, it puts block damage on them. Otherwise, it gives everyone increased speed, and that's kind of all it does. So if no one's dead, don't use this. Sadly, it'll use an auto, but there's not much you can do about that. And the passive is, whenever enemies get buffs, he's got a chance of stealing one of them. If he's already got one of that kind, he's not going to steal another. He'll either steal nothing or think of something else. So it's not like, okay, the entire team gets increased speed and he just like steals all of them. He'll steal one and everyone else gets it. But past that, yeah. So why do I think he's pretty good? First off, Mercurial has fixed the issue that, well, if you hit him, he just dies. Or if you try to debuff things, he gets Polymorph, because if you're in the total guard, you're immune to Polymorph. In fact, you're immune to pretty much everything. There isn't lockout, and isn't like yourself picking this into a bunch of free hitters like Marius, etc. Where if you do that, and then he gets all his stacks taken off and he dies, that's on you. Play better. Or pay better, you know, it's that kind of game. And you're probably looking at his stats so far and thinking, hang on, why has he got 90% crit rate? Why has he got so much crit damage? Well, first off, regarding the crit damage, that's because these are my highest speed Mercurial gloves. I'll repurpose these at some point for one of those champions who always crits even without crit rate. Like that new Argonite Void, who is actually kind of completely fucking bonkers. Honestly, him and the new blue Argonite support, if they're guaranteed and you don't get them, and you can get them, you're kind of fucking stupid. But yeah, past that we also have this, which did I even reroll this? Oh, like once. I guess it was like attack the first time, and I mean, can't really say no to this sort of thing. But there's another thing that I'm about to explain, which you already knew from a thumbnail. If you weren't, then you have a worse memory than, well, a lot of other raid players. I'm not saying something. As we go to his relic, and that is Stormcaller, where it has a 20% chance, and that is actually a 75% chance, because it's a 5-star, of placing a Stormcaller buff on him when he lands a critical hit, and that's for each critical hit he lands. Once he has 5 stacks, the next hit he does stuns everything, and it can't be resisted. So what happens is, does this. The first hit gives him 4 Stormcaller stacks, or at least should do, because 90% crit rate and 75% chance of a Stormcaller buff stack, but random is random. Then the second hit should take off their block debuffs, something else, and possibly stun them, and then he keeps doing so because he has an AoE A1. And past that, he's a buff stripper, he's a reviver, he's the best affinity in the game because of all the funny blue stuff, and we got Life Harvest at 3-star. I bought a 3-star for it because I couldn't get it out of the Soul Stone and thought, I have 1,000 Immortal Soul Essence, might as well spend a bit of it right on something that I thought would be kind of cool. And as for Masteries, yeah, he's just kind of got these because I need the extra accuracy, because he can be resisted a few times. He's only got 530 in terms of the gemstones. I mean, this is actually kind of good in him because against HP champions and past that, it's like, by the way, these go up to the same cap, it's just reached it faster target finder, so it's like 40 accuracy no matter what. I didn't really have anything better I could put in him, like, yeah, like, I don't have a whole lot of mythical gemstones even then, most of them don't really help. Anyway, so everything else is kind of the same. I really good Fabian slightly. If you want to see him, then you're not sure. Let me find them. Hold on. There you go. Bit faster, still kind of slow. Changed it to 1 instead of Temporal Stagnator because I kept getting wandered, and yeah, still at 1-star. And right, let's get started then, shall we?
You dare bring light to my lair? You must die!
First off, if you're wondering, are you going to start picking like Fabian, Nate Praetor every game? The answer's yeah, that's entirely the idea. Also, let's move this real quick. Yeah, those are my champs. I'll just make this a little bit small as well, shall I? And there you go. Like, is that fine for you? That fine? Just put it here. Okay, Marius first pick. Not worried about that. Marius is still something we kind of stuck into because of Mercurial, but what we're doing here is take Fabian Praetor because, Praetor is a really weak champion, so weak that they're buffing him next batch. Yeah, making it so that Evade can now evade Stormcaller stuns and also debuff threat effects. So, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, I'm not worried about this. We're just going to ban Marius. I'll take Hilvi and Nace, and last is going to be Ukko. If there's one champion that we're going to get to pick every single time... Please? Please? Is that not the right champion? I'll pick someone else. Oh, my internet shut down. Nice. Okay. Right. I'll wait for my internet connection to recover. UK internet, what can I say? Okay, can I have internet connection, please? Okay, let's let me take them. Sorry about that, Mr. Lord Kokuraka. I'm in the UK, it's to be expected. But, yeah, Hilvi is like someone who is kind of contested. Meanwhile, Ukko kind of isn't. Although, do I even want to pick... I don't think he's very good into this. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to take Rotos. I am not confident taking Ukko into this draft because Carnage has a very good matchup into Mercurials because his counter attacks will just take the stacks off them, and also weak affinity. So yeah, this might just instead be a game where I have to do a funny, because if I pick Ukko, he just bans Nace, and at that point I probably die. I mean, I'm not worried at all by Sulfurian here. Harvest Check, I believe, has a buff now, or is it next patch? No, I think he's got it right now. Yeah, he did it twice. Dodge Let, Layering Gray takes my Perfect Veil off me, and I'm not locked out, so... Right, how are we doing this? Who are we scaring? The answer is Carnage. And... So let me just take HP off you. He lives in 1 HP because this is how hard mode faction was. Next time I can just the A2, A3. And... Okay, great Ukko showcase so far. I mean, honestly, sort of... there's some games where you can pick him and some games where you just kind of can't, and that was one where if I picked him I died 100%. Alright, okay, so but we'll try again next game if my opponent doesn't pick like a whole bunch of greens. Okay, he'll be first pick, that's fine. I mean, we have 2 of the 9 Mercurial drivers. We've got the Ukko, and we have Raglan. Raglan can't be locked out, pretty good. Again, Carnage. I expect to see lots and lots of Carnage nowadays because, as I mentioned before, he's got very good matchups. I'll take Nace, and I'll take... You know what I want to pick? I'm going to take Ukko first. And then I'm going to flex my last pick. But I'm seeing this, and I kind of want to take Carvelax. Just to kind of force a ban, because if I do that, then I'm in a much better spot with banning my last pick from this. By Gizmac. Okay. Again, okay, so I feel here I just ban Carnage. And... who am I taking if I ban... Carnage? Because Bayek means that I can't crit anything, but... oh wait, I think he can. So what, let's just take Donny. Get rid of you, and this is going to be a little bit of a slow grinder, because Bayek does not mean I can do much damage to this team. But I will chip him down eventually. Okay, he bans Fabian, which is the worst part of my team. That's fine. Also, Ukko, 20% speed over. Everyone else, 19. In Pig we trust. Okay. Okay, I am not worried about this. Sure. Do you want? That's one stacked out with. Okay. Jump. Your Hilvy does not do a whole lot here. Unless you go for a lightning cage. And even if you do, then I should be fine. I'll come on, this really isn't that difficult. Just A2, A1 onto some of Mercurial stacks like Ukko and... oh, my internet died again, that's why. Okay, yeah, my bad internet day once again. I can't see what I'm doing because my internet connection isn't working very well. Okay, so... and it died again, right. Once it does it once, it keeps doing it over and over because the stress of trying to reconnect is too much for it. Can I please just see what I'm doing? Okay, now... how many do we stun? The answer is none. We have 2 stacks of Stormcaller because of Sewer's Pride, meaning that we can't... oh, hang on, can I just... okay. Gizmac and Bayek on the same team is interesting. One builds no accuracy, the other demands it. So I don't know what he was thinking there. Perhaps he just got Bayek out of his champion chase group. You know, I didn't bother, it was too expensive. And wants to give it a go. And yeah, good on him, but that's not the comp for it. I mean, not bad given how I couldn't even play the game for half flat because UK internet. I knew I should have upgraded to that higher tier payment plan. See, that's how they get you. Okay. From GNL to SP. Oh, big dogs are out today. Actually, it's probably not, but... actually, how are GNL even doing nowadays? I remember there used to be sort of like, you know, the top dogs. Then there was a whole thing with like MAD and IPR and all the others. And now I'm just on the postcard. Okay, I'm just hopping on nothing right now. Did my internet crash again? Let's see. No, he's just taking the entire alteration to pick these. Okay. Carnage Predator. Not great, but I don't take Marius silly because who am I banning? Obviously Predator because Predator's broken, but trying to think how am I playing into a combat as Carnage? Because obviously, you know what? This is probably going to bite me in the arse. Let's take Marius here. I can flex near 2 counter picks afterwards. Well, I mean, he's a counter pick, so this is looking quite bad already, but, yeah. Again, I think, like, Carnage is, like, the one thing here, which is Stumpy being a Ukko enjoyer, but I'll probably try it regardless, see what the rest of his draft is. Rest is my other seed. No, it's just, he's just taking his time. I guess I could have taken Cheshire Goat, couldn't I now? Cheshire, Volcanos. I mean, if they take Volcanos now, then this is looking a bit bad. No, Gomidus and Grixia. Okay, Raglin, because I need a revive, and anyone else who's good here into getting bombed? Honestly, let's just take XDD. XDD fights pretty decently into all of this. I feel I've geared him properly. Not sure. Alright, what's your count pick, buddy? Let's see. Volcanos? I mean, Volcanos here is also. Yeah, Volcanos ruins Fabian and Raglan pretty handily. I mean, it seems like he's picked 2 demons, so. Come on. Lazarius, okay. Am I still banning Predator here, or am I getting rid of, like, Carnage? Nah, I think we're to get a Predator. Okay, I'm going to take up HP here, because I think I'm going to need it. I feel like this is a game where my entire team, save for Nace, gets one-shot, and then I have to try and 1v4 it, but I might just get the big stupid by Carnage and therefore lose this. Of course, if I wanted to take Ukko, I could have just, like, picked Carnage early in the draft, but I want to take Nathan Predator instead because they're, like, you know, he's hard 1v4 HP nukers. Okay, so 4-piece Mercurial and Carnage. Again, I'm having to just kind of, like, look up the screen here through the blind spot in the side of my sunglasses, because otherwise this is a bit over time, because you know when I'm breathing out it's like going up and oh, DC'd again. Okay, right. Yeah, I've DC'd again because my internet connection's panicking. Okay. Go to that. Well, it can't damage me, and oh, faction was damage cut. Okay, right, sure. Everyone's losing more HP. A little bit blatant, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, missed Helm Smasher on that first hit. Reset. Yeah, cooldown's back. Nope, I don't think so. Support Carnage, okay. I mean, slow me down if you want. That's entirely fine with me. Alright, bombs. No base form, sure. Let's see. Okay, I don't revive anyone because I'm blocked passived, and I'm probably die here. Okay, so the lesson we learned there is that if the game wants you to lose, you'll lose, and there's nothing you can do about it. Because I just so happened to have Lazarius live on 1 HP because, well, reasons, okay. Right, next game. Can't win all the time. You can win 95% of the time if you spend over $1 million on the game, but that remaining 5% is still going to be out of your reach. And that was one game where I was not meant to win. Okay. Also, predictably, as mentioned, Marius did nothing there, and I couldn't seem to happen to the other one because my internet connection fell apart. Okay, so this time I'm going to take Carnage because what keeps happening here is I go against him and he'll take up my Mercurial stacks if I'm not careful. Yeah, it's a looping thing, like, because when it tries to reconnect again, it kind of like surges, and then that surge causes it to cut off again, and it'll just keep doing so over and over. Okay, that's fine. In that case, I will... Take you, and who else do I want to take? What if I just look Donny? What if I just look Donny here? Is it Magma Shield? And Armand's, okay, Marius or Predator? Who's he banning? I think he's banning a carry, so... let's get to Marius. He gets rid of Fabian. I disagree with that one. I feel like it's better to have a ban Nace or Carnage and then point and click for the other one with Armand on a 55% chance of success, but perhaps he isn't feeling lucky today or something. Okay, 3 stacks of Mercurial, this Sylvia is not taking damage at any points. Right, I'll do in this. What are you doing? I haven't DC'd again, he's just taking his time. SMH, TBH fam. Predator was 2 stacks and the game's over. Okay. Just A2, just A2, this isn't hard. Don't A3, A2. You'll kill both of them. You have the intelligence of a chicken. Good job. Right, you're stunned. And now to brick your team. Also, Total Guard doesn't work against debuff spread. I was not aware of that. Anyway, that's completely his fault. All I had to do there was use A2 Predator, but I'd like to say, regarding Predator A3 there, I have 2 death replacement effects. Predator's Hunter's Gaze goes through damage reduction, but it does not go through death replacement. So if it's like Siegfried, Cheshire Cat, anything like that, it will work. But if it's Arnon passive, Nace passive, Donatello passive, then you won't kill with the A3 like that. So my opponent got knowledge checked and paid a price for it. Or you could just argue that, oh, yeah, he's just autopilot brain is picking Predator a game and expects to win. Which is probably the case because, you know, that champion is not okay. But that's me making assumptions. Anyway, next game. So, Ukko did get the stuns there, and I believe he also put a block buffs on them, so they're a bit stuck at that point. So, good into Odin passive, which is good because, you know, fucking delete Odin. Right, okay. Sure, in that case, I'm going to take Carnage, I'm going to take Ukko, and I will ban Marius because my entire team sucks into him regardless. It's like, yeah, I know it's the logic of, oh, I haven't picked Marius, so you're banning him, why not just pick him? Because I can't defend him, he just gets bombed or burned or locked out and... okay. Pick your last champion. I haven't DC'd, I'm just checking again. Okay, Frazier. Okay, don't. Not too worried about that. Bans a Fabian. I mean, like, Fabian is Apparently Fabian is not the most banned champion in Live Arena Gold. Apparently Alice is. How does that work? Well, actually, that's correct, because out of the 5 times that Alice is picked in Live Arena, she's banned all 5 of them because the opponent either doesn't know what she does or thinks that, oh, it's lockouts. I must ban lockouts, and... Okay, right, in that case, let's take these off you, and the anomaly is stunned. Sure, you're going to cleanse it, but... do you want an alt form here? Yeah, it's alt form. And let's set up some kills. Okay, very good, very good. And... you know what's going to seem weird, but what I'm going to do here is this. For that reason alone, because of Fraser passive, and get out of here. Okay, so... right, next game. Yeah, I was factoring into that because both the Hilvi and the Theodoxia passed on, but Fraser passive only defends the highest crit damage on my team. If that was Donatello, then he would just stop the first one from dying and then equalize HP, so that would probably dead stop Carnage A3 like that. But it didn't, so there you go. Okay, Leonardo and Anomaly. Okay, well, guess in which case that's going to change by opening next 2 picks. That's right, of course it isn't. Why would I ever do that? It's like, I'm picking these regardless. Like, you know, said that sort of, oh yeah, these are only champions that you have. I mean, like, yeah, but they should be, like, good enough, right? In fact, most of these are free. Oh, Taras from Rich Cook, okay. Okay, so in that case, I'm going to take... you know what? I'm going to take these again. Why? Because there's no block debuffs here, and if I pick it, I'll just ban it. Okay. Also, yeah, Predator A3 Hunter's Gaze goes right through Terra's passive, so assuming I don't miss Helm Smasher, pro tip, I'm going to miss Helm Smasher, this Terras is going down, and then Richka is stuck because if there's a Terras on the team and he's dead, her ally attack now won't work at all. No one will join in. It's either, if Terras is let, it's always Terras or no one else. And it's just like, oh, huh? Terras? What happened? Marichka, I had a bad experience with a $40 collab champion, you know? He threw a stick at me. Okay, next is more attempts at this off them, and now then, let's do that. You, my friend, are stuck. Let's get rid of you, and okay, that's fine. 3 debuffs, and he's done with. And now Marichka a little bit stuck because she's not going to attack with this Leonardo anymore. I only got 1 second Stormcaller. Huh. Well, what's the matter, trainer? I mean, I have nothing to do here. I can't damage into this thing. To try and break his Stoneskin a little bit, but he's gonna start ally attacking, and it might not work as well as I'd like. You know what I'm going to do? I'm not even going to... Wand? Resisted, okay. However, I have a veil, so... Goodbye. It's not looking good for him. My man just top right. This is... This doesn't even slightly work. Okay, jump. had to sit through this now because opponent refused to just leave the game. Also, yeah, now he's dead and he's still getting his passive. Why? He just is, okay? Okay, your stuns. Up comes Terrace. And what are you gonna do, buddy? I've got 2 stacks of Mercurial. Even if you're A3, you can't kill anything. Good one. I'll have my team back, please. And see ya. Join your entire team in being permed. Well, Richko was just regular A1 down, but she's not coming back regardless. Well then. I think that's pretty good. Again, Ukko's just like pretty liable for the most part, but yeah, like you don't pick any block debuffs, and you're not gonna like what happens next after that because, like, Carnage is still as funny as the other is. Okay, yeah, oh, yeah, whatever, yeah, whatever. I really don't care. Pick Carnage, go on. If you're gonna not take him, I'll just take. Okay. Carnage not looking as good now. Oh, it's like Hilvy. Tell you what. I'm a first time XDDer, what can I say? What do you mean? What the fuck does that mean? Like, it's... Okay, Master Carnage, okay. Sure. Get rid of you. You get rid of that. 1920, 1920. Well, 20. 1% more speed. Whereas, Shadow in E3 would say, Pog. Let's go. I can't even try to imitate his accent. Ask me to try. Go on. Do your worst. There's nothing you can do to harm me. Good start. Yeah. You're probably thinking, who the fuck runs one of submission on Nukas? The answer is me. Sure. Let's, Right, you're stunned. You're stunned. Everyone's stunned, apart from Carnage. Nope, dodge. The claw. Jump. You're stunned again. Okay. Bye. Wait, why are you in a multiple visage? Hello? Huh? Okay, nope, Mercurial. I mean, sure, I'm stunned. See if I care. Oh no, my cooldowns. Okay, you're not stunned, but you can't bomb me because I've got Mercurial stacks. At least don't think you can. Okay, yeah, he, what's that? Mild concern. Weak hit, sure. Okay. You're stunned, and there is... I heckin' love Wand of Submission. Deserved picking Armans. That's all I'm gonna say on that one. The time for that absolute C to the U to the N to the T to the terrorizing game is long gone. But yeah, Commodus missed 2 turns in a row because he got stunned by a relic that can't be resisted. Like, okay. So this is gonna be a bit weird, but what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to take. Nah, I mean, like, I have way too much to lose by trying to be clever there and hope he doesn't have nice. Okay. Hold on, I want some of my drink. Dr. Pepper. Who am I taking? Carnage and Hilvy. Alright, hold on. How am I doing this? Headphones stuck on the wheel again. Okay. Alright, it's fine. I'll take Ukko, ban Marius, and... Hold on. Give me a minute. Banned Predator. Can't be surprised by that action. Okay, let's get started. Okay. So again, no block debuffs here. Sure, base forms can be locked out, but I should still be able to manage pretty handily. Okay, he gets 1/3. And then it gets cleansed. Unlucky. Takes that off. Means he's going to lose it anyway. Got 1 stack on there. You can't CC me. Okay, both my carries are stuck. This is looking a little bit bad. Am I dead? Oh, I didn't even get a passive. Mild concern. I'll see a Slumber Crystal. Okay. And now he can just... What are we doing? Okay, he stole Stormcaller. Right, okay. Well, guess I die. Okay. Nope, that's not going to work. Okay. I mean, if Odin's going to do that, then it is what it is. Also, unlucky that Nace's 25% for reaction kicked in there. I'd actually rather... would have been better if I got put into sort of, you know, alt form. I'd also like to say that he could have resurgented the stun. He just didn't. So, yeah. Again, I was not meant to win that one. It's like every 5th game is one where scripted loss. I think that's the best way to call it, is scripted loss. Okay. Let's take these two, and then I'll... Last pick is going to be something else of the sort. Alas, and... I mean, either of these can work as a booster, so it's like... Actually, no, because you block buffs. Who am I taking? I'll just take Cheshire and... Who am I banning? Let's get to Marius, I guess. Okay, removes a Hilvy. Not sure about this one because... Unless the weakness is that he can be locked out, but if I've got a lot of lockout, then that's one of his weaknesses that got away, so... Okay, so it's Port Lazarius? I don't know. Oh, he's got Mind of Marquardt. Okay, sure. Hey, go on, my lads. Let's see. Nope, we're good. We're good, okay. I'll cleanse this. And... I'll like my CDs back. So yeah, if I take this only on... Okay, that's a stack. Okay, jump, 20%. And He lives, just about. It's fine. Alas can't ignore block damage. Does this clear? Nope, it does not. It's fine. We go first. Because Cheshire is pretty fast. Oh, instant turn from instant turn from Fraser passive goes first. But it's fine because actually, let me think about this one. No, let's do this. One of submission, sure. It's fine. Dodge. It's just get rid of you. Aspect of Seraph, okay, sure, why not? How many turns got this? One turn, okay. Let's just refresh it because I can't hit it in a way. I mean, realistically, what's he going to do at this point? He can't try to block passive. Predator has 2 stacks, and okay, yeah. Really not too much to say there. I wanted to pick Ukko, I really did, but that's not a game where he's going to be helpful, so yeah. Besides, we already had that one game so far where he just absolutely stole a thing by stun locking a Commodus over and over, so yeah. I mean, there was a pretty non-zero chance, but I died here, we actually got bombs off there, so yeah. Sure, why not? I'll just take the same as I always do. It's a cruelty Marius, so I mean cruelty is better than rend in the context of LA because it's better just to cut their defense stats. Rend is more for like PvE usage. Nature's bounty on anomaly is kind of interesting. Okay, Carnage and Star Sage, it's fine. Take who am I taking? Who are banning more accurately? Take Donny and I'll take Ukko. Again, I said that, you know, it's a bad matchup into Carnage, but I think we should be fine. Okay, Anchor, not worried about that. Should I be? Right, okay. Yeah, this is fine. Just in case this looked like something like a lockout last, but no, they didn't. They took Anchor, which still could possibly go badly if Card gets his big stupid back, but first off, let's look them all out. Resisted on Star Sage, he's high accuracy. Nope. Let me just boost here. Time to stack up my Stormcaller. You're stuck, okay. You want to cleanse this? If you do, I'm gonna go first. Or I guess the anomaly goes first. Huh. Okay, reaction. And okay, I saw 3 stacks. And let's stop you for good measure. Get my thing back. Okay, on you. If you want to pick him up, then sure. Fine. I get my CDs back. And let's just get rid of you so you're not going to be an issue in the future. Plink you down. There you go, you're stunned. By the way, this doesn't check accuracy, so once your block debuff falls off, you're in a bit of a bad spot, my friend. Because I have 4 stacks. Pick up if you want. Okay, never mind. Here comes the alt form. Alright, buddy. Dodge. And get out of there. Okay, so yeah. Alright, next 5 games. What's 10 gems, right? If you're worried about 10 gems, then I guess it adds up, so fair enough. Against someone else who has the Evil Skeletor as a profile picture. I really feel like this game should follow Trickcowl's direction in terms of that if you have him as a character, you can have him as a profile picture, but as Stan said, we're trying to sell those, and let's just say they're not something I'm interested in buying, but there's a few that I would like. Like, I think particularly out of all of any of them, if I could get a profile picture of him, Prince Kaimar, then I would definitely take that one. Prince Kaimar was my first legendary. He's just not someone I pick nowadays because he's just fallen so far out of usage. He's, all by design, still pretty good. It's just actually finding a proper place for him, so yeah. Dressed up with nowhere to go. Okay, so in that case, we've got this. We're going to take Nace, and we're going to take... Let's take Hilvy. And last I'll probably take Ukko, and Bamba Carnage if I don't pick anything much worse. Yeah, Hilvy's just like free-to-play Star Sage, free-to-play Theodosia. Theodosia? What do I call it? What do I call it? Theodosia. Yeah, I should pay the undead daughter of Ankara and Narcissus some respect. Yeah, really, she's there. Gaspard, okay. Honestly, no, let's just go to you. Now, Gaspard is a bit of an issue because I can't really revive anyone because his A3 ignores block damage unless I just somehow don't die to it, but at the same time, this might just work. Okay, boost, a dodge. Okay. You gotta hit the reaction here, buddy. Otherwise it's gonna go pretty badly. Okay, fine. You know what? Let's just do this. Put damage on him. Take this off, Lightning Cage. Okay, goodbye to Nice. See ya. Couldn't save him. Alright, let's take these off. He's stunned. I think I just put with a Gaspard now. Alt form? Nope. Okay, got my veil. There we go, down he goes. Now I'm fine. I can probably block damage unless... Oh, she lives, okay, right. It's fine, I'll do it for block damage and nothing else. Right, decreased attack. Got 4 stacks of Stormcaller. Next, when it does stuns. And I'm fine because Reflect isn't going to kill me. Okay, down you both go. You have Polytope. You're 1 HP. Bye. Okay. And get out of her. 1. lowest number. Damn, that champion needs a buff. He's like Sans, the weakest enemy. Can only do 1 damage. Okay, sure, Marius, see if I care. Yeah, nowadays, like, Marius is... yeah. What does it matter, right? Yeah, start to ban this guy, probably. Okay, he'll be Carnage. That case, I'll take Nace and... Donatello. If they're silly, they'll buff up first with Marius A3. Try and do that. Oh. Death of Glory and then just death because reflect damage. Oh, Monkey Man. So, I get the idea that they're not banning Fabian. And... I don't like Ukko here. Let's get rid of you and work from there. Okay. Yeah, because if I pick Ukko, they ban Nace, and now I'm trying to fight with double green with a red, and it's not the best thing in the world. Okay, so I know what Glacier passive does, but I sort of buff strip, so yeah, okay. Increase cooldown, so Monkey Stalk, sure, do a funny thing. Attacks enemies, steals our buffs, weaken, nope, dodge. Nope. I'd like this, please. Get rid of you. Push you back. And don't quite break the Hilvy, but it's fine. Stops her for a turn. Monkey comes back, he's feared and locked out. We're good. We can get our cooldowns back. Glacier can freeze. It's okay. Okay, you filled it. Time to decrease your buff duration again. Oh, she got frozen off a wand. That's unfortunate. Wait, am I dead? Hold on. Never mind, he's not got wand, or he does have wand, but it didn't work. Otherwise, yeah, I just died to a big stupid there. Nope. You can't do a whole lot to me. So let's just take more HP off you again. I'll let Mercedes back, and this time, just stay down, okay? Like, I understand that you want to get to 13-20 as much as I do, but like, just the next game, okay? Right. Another person with the current best avatar in the game. I'd say the XDD avatar is like the best one, but that was apparently from some event a long while ago. I asked support and they wouldn't give me it, so yeah, like, well, there's no way for me to buy it, and I don't know. I mean, would I pay real money for it? No, it's just a picture on my screen. I know that skins are a big business in games, but okay, who are we banning? Or who are we picking? I think we take these two and then work from there. Again, that needs a bit of insurance, I'd like to say. Okay, regular carnage. I'll be honest. Again, Mighty Ukko is not great here. I kinda want to take someone else. But what I want is not the same as what I should do. And you're here to watch myself pick Mighty Ukko, so I'm gonna pick him. Who we're banning? The answer is... Okay, call me crazy. Call me absolutely insane. Call me whatever you want, but just either don't do it where I can hear it, or if it's gonna be relaxed, don't say anything that would get us all arrested, okay? Wait, oh, it's, okay. Yeah, that's correct. I was just spread a big stupid, dodges it. Try and boost. Never mind, Marius goes first. Oh, he's going to pass on from the... Yep, okay. Let's go to this. You're stunned, and my entire team gets one shot by anomaly. Unlucky. Unless I dodge. We do dodge. He's first in team order. This is gonna seem kind of weird, but oh, it don't avail. Okay, hold on. That's fine. 3 stacks. You pick him up. It's okay. I have block damage. Okay. You can't do it. Dodge. Wait. Damn it. Good thing Ukko is crit, right? Okay, hear me out here. I can still win this. I can still win this. Hold on. How many stacks do I have Stormcaller? 1, not good enough, okay. Okay, hold on. Hold, we can still do this. Wait, do you have your thing back? He does. Ah, never mind. Oh, Arida. Okay. Unlucky. Next game. All to do there was dodge. Just had to dodge and it didn't happen. Ah, what a shame. He's not 100% invulnerable to all damage at all times. Player, please pull this champion. Again. Okay. Sure. Why not? Apart from that, I feel like that went quite well. Okay, what's the last gonna be? Carnage? Yeah, it's gonna be Carnage, isn't it? Okay. Right, in that case, let's pick you and ban Marius and work from there. Unless it's gonna be like, I don't know. Garrel? Okay. Yeah, let's fight Garrel. What's the worst I can have apart from it one-shots my entire team 5 times over? Hey, at least to buff that champion properly now. That's all I can say regarding that one. Because, oh, they dragged their heels now, and it took them 2 years to realize that, yeah, this is like 2 epics rolled into a red border. Oh yeah, I've got Fabian's like kind of like piss useless here now. Okay, break 2 of these stacks. Actually, next question. How do I win? Alright, take some buffs off. Okay, sure. Dodge. How many stacks? 4, okay. It's gonna donate turns until Geralt goes before. Yep, Geralt goes before Carnage. Oh, never mind, didn't matter. Got petrified. I believe I might be dead. Yeah, it's what it is. Again, I was not meant to win that one. Carnage sitting on full turn meter for 55 years, but, you know. Okay. I mean, if I let have Marius instead, that would have gone worse faster. With Garrel, at least had some way into that. Okay, I think it's the last game, isn't it? And before we drop this one, when we have the humiliation ritual about Battle Pass that. Yeah. More banning. Marius, yeah. And Donny. Last bit's gonna be what thou Volcanos? Looks like a Volcanos because of the Lamasu Carnage. I mean, slots pretty perfectly in here. No, Corexia. I mean, 0-star Corexia. Do I kill that much? Probably not. Ban Donny. No, ban Stace instead. Okay, right. I guess that's fine. Nate's most games not going to get through a draft unless they're particularly confident into it, like the Gaspard player who did a whole 1 damage. Okay, sure, I stole your intercept stacks. Those are mine now. Got your 10 meter. I'd like my cooldowns back, please. One issue. Ukko's heals for 14 cooldown. Or did she just 3%? Okay, well. Let's take these off. You're stuck. And now I'm only one-shots my entire team. Who's going to defend? Fabian. Okay. Not great. Wait, why did you do that? Get out of there. Oh, Death Dealer, okay, interesting. Alt form, one-shot my entire team. No, okay. Oh, and then Manny goes first and does it in a way. Okay. I mean, he's in Stoneskin. What's supposed to do? Unless he just doesn't alt form. I mean, he knows alt form here, right? Surely. Come on, alt form. Yep. A3. A3. Bro, it's a third skill. Just use it already. Finally, how hard was that? God. I know you're a very Shadow Legends player, but come on now. Sure, you've done the same thing enough times. Okay, so, yeah. First game next session is going to be a bot battle because I dropped 3 in a row. Okay, so Flows are wondering. Yeah, you said that it's supposed to be kind of broken. I mean, well. I mean, yeah, it's pretty good one, wasn't it? Now, sort of pulled my tail out of fire a couple of times, but want to check the build once again. I haven't changed last time. Same as before. We have exactly 300 speed, you know, 300. Just like film 300, which, you know, unironically, given how a faction here is Argonauts, it's pretty likely that we do get King of Leonidas at some point. Maybe one of his skills is just like, this is Sparta, where he takes our buffs off them, puts Death Mark on them, shunts them into the well, I mean, some say it's madness, but we all know where it actually is. Anyway, yeah, that's basically that. I'd like Flash game to go better, but we can't have all I want in life. That's how I get spoilt, and otherwise get to a point where you can't accept where things go not your way. Okay, I'm nothing on, so yeah, I'll let you go. So see ya.